Hello all, today I'm just doing a little bit of a film about the north of the island. Where I'm standing here is just by Fortor Lighthouse, which is right at the very top of the island. Next step would be the water. The next island you can see, which we'll have a look in a minute to see if it's visible, is actually Mallorca, which is just behind me, the other side of the lighthouse. I'll just take a few little photos from you, but we shall be following the landscape round as best as I can, and then we'll have a little look what we can see. But this is the top of the island. I'm not sure if you can actually see it over there, but that is actually, we're looking at Mallorca now, which is coming a little bit further. We'll see if we can pick up a little bit, but if not, it is over that way. So we've left the lighthouse now, just taking a little bit of a scenic route as we go down. I'm not going to do it for long because obviously it can be a bit strenuous, but I'm going to try and get some of the scenery. It's a beautiful sight around here. It's well worth coming up to if you can. So as I said to you a minute ago, this is the highest or the furthest part of the island, and then coming down a bit, then we end up into Porta and actually Poyensa, the old town. So we go in there shortly. I'm going to do a little bit of a film there. But this is absolutely gorgeous around here, the scenery. It's so busy here in the summer, they actually close it off to traffic, so you can only bring the bus up here, and you pick the bus up in the Porta Poyensa. There you go. There's more views for you. So down a little bit from Fortor Lighthouse, you've got a place called Poyensa, which is the old town, which is very famous again for its little squares we're sitting in now, old cobbled streets, very old traditional area, and above all this we've got the steps, which is just there. There are 365 steps leading right up to a little church at the top and a gorgeous view with cafes on the way. The saying goes, each step takes away a sin. So 365 steps. So as you can imagine, I have to go up and down these steps a lot of times a day. What's at the top? Well, shall we have a look in a minute? On our adventure up these steps, you'll notice there's lots of little shops, cafes, restaurants, and various little things to keep you amused as you climb the steps. And the further you climb up, the better view from behind us. Look at that. All that way up there to go, yep. I've only climbed a few at the moment, but the view is looking gorgeous already. I can only guess what it's going to be like at the top. As I go up on the steps today, leave behind all these views. Beautiful clock tower down there. It's just something new. You just can't imagine the views up here. However, so man, the end is in sight, the church at the top, but I must have done well over half the climb by now. So I've made the walk, got the lovely view at the top. A lot of the trees are stopping the view at the moment. Got the guitarist behind me, little cafe there in the corner, and the church. Lovely way of spending the day, and it's lovely and warm as well. All I can say to you is it's well worth coming up all these steps to have a look at this view. It's absolutely gorgeous. I would certainly do it again. I'd definitely recommend anybody who comes over the island, if you get time, to pop up here and have a look. There's only so much you can see in books in there without actually getting down and looking at it for yourself. And then I'll go a little bit further around the corner, 2 or 3 minutes walk, and end up with this view. This is completely a view of the whole area. What a gorgeous place to live. These mountain ranges are absolutely gorgeous, aren't they, up here? Here you go. And then of course, what goes up must come down. So I'm virtually down the bottom of the steps now. This is the last few of them now in front of me. And then you're coming into back into the town past these cafes we started off with. And that is the 365 steps. And then the next place round the corner from here is Alcudia Port. And that's where I'll be doing my next report. So just walking along the Pine Walk now. As I said to you a minute ago, there's various restaurants as we go along, all the different prices. And then you've got, coming around here, you've got the men who make castles on the sand. There's a hotel swimming pool. The sea, various palm trees. It's lovely. That is over there, that is the night manager where it was filmed. Coming back round a bit more, get out the focus a bit more. And then you're back to the Pine Walk again. So as you can imagine here, there's a few shops dotting around. Come further around here. This is just behind where the seafront port road is. And they've also got quite a nice square as well with the weekly market. I'll show you that in a minute. So just off one of the side roads you arrive at the square, which as I said normally has the weekly market, but at the moment it's not here. And this is where it all happens, mainly at night when you're here. Some beautiful restaurants and bars and things up here. Look, they all have a happy hour of some kind. There you go. And that is the church. Obviously they have services every week. It's quite a busy little place in here. Apart from the, like I said, the market, you also have festivals and live music and things like that here. And the side view of the church. And then further up there, the church is to my right, so further up that road there, as you can see where the cars are coming out, that's the bus station for the port. If you're coming from Alcudia, Camp Pickford or anywhere like that, you want the 152 or the number 2 bus. That is €1.60, and every time you get on, you have to pay €1.60, and obviously it goes as far as you go, and all that bus does is a complete loop going round and round and round. So it's number 2 or the 152 is the bus you need. Camp Pickford, Alcudia, Port of Alcudia, Old Town Alcudia, and up to Alcudia. And you can get another bus, takes you from the Port of Alcudia, and it takes you up to the Old Town, to the steps. And then of course on the pedestrian zone, you've got the touristy shops. As you go around there again, you've got the boats that we saw a minute ago. And basically that is a quick 2-minute walk off to Port of Alcudia. In a couple of minutes ride on the bike from where you were a minute ago, you've got this gorgeous scenery here. Can't believe how many people are around actually today. And then just from the Port of Alcudia, go to Alcudia Old Town with this Roman remains market twice a week, Sunday and a Tuesday. Nice quaint little shops, restaurants, bars, and obviously the market. Thousands of people come to visit here. I've already done a film on this, so I'm just going to tell you what I say to people, that it's, you know, it's get here still on the bus, the 152 or the number 2. Still costs you 120, 160 sorry. It's very worth a visit, especially on the market days. Alcudia is split into 3 parts. There's the old town with the Roman ruins, the cute restaurants, tapas bars, and obviously the market on a Sunday and Tuesday. Then you have the port, which we're at the moment, with all the boats and the quaint little shops. I'd say down here the restaurants are slightly bit not nice necessarily, a little bit different than the ones up the strip and so on and so forth, but they're not an awful lot dearer. You've got Muddy's just over there upstairs, and you've got the little shops, tapas bars, and all the rest of it down here. And obviously then you've got the marina with all the boats you can see over there. So that's the port, and obviously the Alcudia sign down the bottom. And then you have the new part with all the hotels and the tourist shops and all the rest. So that is where the Alcudia is split into 3 parts. If you do like boats, then Alcudia's got quite a nice selection of them up here, ranging from the cheaper ones going all the way up to the multi-million ones we'll see in a minute. Apart from the boats down this part, we've also got these restaurants here. There's quite a nice view sitting out looking at the waters on both sides. Also they do a nice selection of foods, including the meal of the day, which normally is 12 euros odd per person, which half the time includes a drink or a bottle of wine for 2 people. Quite delightful. So you go from one extreme to the price of the boats to the other. These are the ones that are possibly rented out. And down the port you have all the shops, palm trees and restaurants, all to do with as you wish. Beautiful food, reasonable cost. A little bit further around from Alcudia New Town, there's Pickford. You can get here on the normal bus, the 152 or the number 2, and again it costs 160 each time you get on. Here you've got restaurants, clubs and bars, a little bit more lifelike than at the top, Alcudia Park. It's mainly a German resort, but they have a market on a Friday. The market is huge. They close off part of the town for the market. It's well worth coming to it. Some lovely restaurants along the seafront and in the town. So this is where the shops are here. It's another little road that goes up straight in a minute with mainly the tourist shops, but these are the main shops up this strip. This is a little strip, I was saying, it's off the main strip, and this is all full of touristy shops. This eventually road goes up to the main road where you can join the bus. 152 or the number 2, don't forget, because you're right around the top of the island. You only pay every time you get on. It doesn't matter how far you go or how far you don't go, it's €1.70. And this is the main road. That's the way to Alcudia. There's Quad's Cafe over there. A few of the other restaurants and hotels down this way. This is where you get the bus to Alcudia or the other way, whichever way you fancy going. And that is just about Pickford over now. Well guys, thanks for coming on a hop, skip and a jump around the north of the island. I hope you're going to enjoy the rest of the videos I make. Well thanks then, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye bye for now.